Today we are doing this headlight upgrade on this Chevy Avalanche. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. We've done headlight upgrades before, but the folks at Auxito wanted to send me these headlights and have me tell you what I think of them in this video. So this is my 2009 Chevy Avalanche. It has these standard, boring, dull headlights that are included in every Chevrolet Avalanche or Chevy truck or Chevy car that's out there. Now these are not just for Chevys, they work on pretty much any vehicle that you can imagine, and there's a lookup guide where you can look up the ones that you actually need for your car. So we've got the correct headlights for the low beam on this Chevy Avalanche. Now, why am I looking at an upgrade? I'm primarily looking for an upgrade because my drive to work for my regular day job includes a drive down a very dark side highway, which is very hard to see anything at night. I've been thinking about an upgrade to my headlights for a while, and the timing couldn't be better. Now, these lights are sold as the brightest LED headlights that you can get. The specs on them are 120 watts, 24,000 lumens, 6500K white ultra bright LED headlight conversion kit. Now there is a small asterisk next to those claims, and those asterisks are, they actually tell you the combined numbers. So when you say, well, 120 watt, my headlights are actually only 50 watt. Well, these ones are 60 watt headlight bulbs. Now, I don't know if that's 60 watt equivalent or an actual 60 watts. Either way, the wiring on your car will support these just fine. They also have the error cancel built into them. So if you have a European car that traditionally you put LED lights in and it would give you a warning that your headlights are burnt out, these ones will not give you that warning. Now, this Chevy Avalanche is not that sophisticated, so it doesn't know if my headlights are burnt out or not. But if your car is that sophisticated, don't worry, these ones have you covered. But they're 60 watts each draw, and the actual lumen output is rated at 12,000 lumens per bulb. Now, is 12,000 lumens a lot? If you're like me, I don't know. So what we want to do as part of this video, I'm going to do the actual install of the bulb. I'm going to show you guys the install. We're going to show you some before and after with the original bulbs and with the upgraded bulbs, so you can decide for yourself if this is the upgrade that you're looking for. I'm also going to use a handy app on my phone to check the real lumen output to see if we get anywhere close to the actual output that they claim for these bulbs, or if it's something less. But we'll tell you the lumens of the actual bulbs that are in here now compared to the new ones, so that we can at least get a good idea of where we're at. Because some of this might be just marketing and gimmick, and some of it might be real. So let's get started. Now I'm gonna turn the lights in the garage out so that we can get a real light output reading of my headlights. And then we're gonna turn my headlights on, and I'm going to open this app. It's called Lux. Now what this app does is it will read the highest light measurement that it sees, and it records it across the top here. So we see the max so far is 14, that's Lux lumens. Right now it's at 3, and as I hold it in front of the headlights, watch what it does. So here we go, and I'm just gonna kind of move it around here to see what the maximum number that I get is. And then I'm gonna shine it towards my outside of my garage, just to make sure it's not seeing daylight over there. And it's definitely not. It's definitely reading just the headlights here. Now it did say at 1.8 thousand. There we go. Because I don't, oh, there we go. 24,000. That's actually a lot. 28,295. This is gonna be tough because it says that is a very high lumen reading. But that's okay. Let's turn my lights back on. So we saw our lumens for the standard bulbs. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to change the bulbs on this truck and install these new ones. But first we should do an unboxing, see what's even in this kit. So, and there we go. So this is the Auxito LED light kit. Now right away we've got these fancy gloves, which is nice Now you may think that that's fancy, but it's actually so you don't burn yourself or get oils on the lights. Comes with some zip ties and a little Allen head wrench. That's going to be important. I'll show you in a minute. It does have these instructions which tells you exactly how to install these lights. And then we've got 2 of these lights. So this is one, this is the H11 kit. Now they say that it has reverse polarity protection, and I can explain at the install what exactly that means for us. And then there's the other one. Now it does have this little, I'm gonna call it a ballast, but it's really just a circuit board that drives the LED. But the install is gonna be very, very easy. Now, the Allen head wrench that you saw is for adjusting. There's a little, right there, a tiny little hole there that you can stick that in. That allows us to rotate this relative to the bulb. And that's because when you stick it in, you want these to face a specific direction so that you get the perfect light output. Now they should be preset, the factory, and it looks like they are. But if you have any concerns, you can adjust that. So this is what's all in that kit. So now it's time to install them. I'm going to start by opening my hood, which if you noticed, it's actually been popped this whole time. So we can see in here, and then hopefully I can just sneak my hands in behind there. So now on my particular vehicle, I've got these 2 bolts here. They're 10mm bolts, and I think I need to take those off. If you can reach in behind, then you don't need to. In this case, I could probably get to this one in behind, but this one definitely I can't. So I'm gonna definitely take this guy off. Now, once we've got these 2 bolts off here, one in the front, one on the top, there is a clip on the side that you need to pop, and then this will kind of pull away. Now, I can't get mine all the way out, but I can get it at least like that. Now that doesn't look like a lot, but if I bring you over here, you can see that's plenty of room now to get to my headlight bulb. So all I'm gonna do is turn this and pull it out. Now it's gonna be hot because I just turned my lights on, but I can just pop this clip off and get that out. It's that easy. Now that's off. Then all I gotta do is stick this guy back in. So we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna go down into there. And if you remembered which way you did it, it should just go the same way on the opposite, like that. Now you want to make sure it's straight, and I know you guys can't see very well. You want to make sure it's lined up straight and all the tabs are on, and that's it. And if you did it right, then this just plugs into the harness. So let's find out if I did it right by plugging this in to the harness. Now remember I said it has reverse polarity protection. That means no matter which way I plug that in, it should turn on. But before I close it all up, I'm gonna go over to my truck and I'm going to turn my lights on. And right off the bat, I can see that this one is now on. It's definitely brighter. So here's that one, so you can see for reference. And here's the factory one. So the factory one's kind of yellow. This one over here, really bright white. It's definitely brighter, but how much brighter we got to find out. So I'm gonna put the other one in now, and then I'm gonna come back. Now both lights have been installed. We need to do a lumen test, and then we'll do a road test. So I can close this hood up. So we're gonna do the exact same lumen test that you saw before. I've got it up on the screen. We're just gonna pull it into the light. And I'm gonna just move it around until the light readings change. And we wanna get the maximum reading that we can get here. So we'll just give it a good shot here. Oh, wow, that's a big one there. Big jump. You can see it moving around as I do this. And there we go. Now I can turn this on. Now we just measured 170,000 as the maximum lumens that this thing put out. The other ones were 28,000. This is about 5 to 6 times the light output. So the next thing we need to know, what does that mean in real world performance? And to do that, I'm going to have a drone fly over top of the truck. I'm gonna give you 2 shots, the shot from inside the truck and the shot from a drone flying overhead, looking down on the road so you can see kind of how far that light pattern emits. And as a special bonus, you may have noticed, the keen observer may have noticed that I actually have LED high beam bulbs. I'm gonna show you the Auxito headlights on low beam, how far they travel, and from the inside the truck and overhead, and I'll show you a side-by-side comparison of the low beams and a side-by-side comparison of my other LED high beams, so you can compare the difference between the two. And just for fun, let's do a reading of the high beams, just for fun. What the heck, I didn't plan on doing this, but there we go. Now I can't turn the low beams off because the low beams and high beams are on at the same time. So we're just gonna see if we get a reading higher than what we just got of that 170 whatever thousand off. The high beams are over here. So I can do this over here. We'll just kind of see what those guys are putting out. 62,000, that's good. This plug's kind of in the way. 66,000, 83,000. That's good, but if I go over here, watch this, right off the bat, those are so much brighter, 143. So my low beams, I'm gonna have to reset this. My low beams are about 82, or these are my high beams, sorry, about 82,000 is the best that I'm getting off of my high beams. So in theory, I haven't actually done the road test yet, but in theory, my low beams should actually be better than my high beams. So this is gonna be really interesting. I bet you we're gonna have total nighttime visibility. This is gonna be awesome. So let's go do that road test, then we'll come back and wrap it all up. How impressive is that? You just saw the low beam, you saw the high beam, you saw everything in between, you saw the previous lights and the new lights. These ones project so much further, they're so much brighter, and I have a lot more confidence driving at nighttime with these ultra bright lights. So I'm gonna be a lot safer when I'm driving to my regular day job, just trying to see where I'm going. These are a worthwhile upgrade. I will post a link in the description where you can get them from. I think you get about 15% discount, 10 or 15% discount, if you click that link and use the code in the description to help save you guys some money on these headlight bulbs as well. But so far, these are the best bulbs that I've tested. I'm really happy that Auxito sent these to me to test out and that I can share them with you guys. Post your comments. Do you have experience with these lights? Do you have experience with other lights that you maybe think are better or equivalent? Maybe you can do the same test at home to see if your lights compare at all to what these are, and then you'll have a good idea of what the performance differences are. Can't wait to see you guys again. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.